I'm Owen Walker and I ring the bell at StMargerets Parish Church. Each week, Andrew, Isla and I take turns to ring the bell on a weekly basis. The bell is well over 250 years old, and every week it rings to bring parishioners into the church.
Recently in a magazine, I came across a poem by Ross McKenna called The Old Church. Its words really resonated with me as it could easily describe StMargerets Parish Church, on the cross, at the very heart of Dalry, and in the hearts of all who have worshipped here over the years. No matter from which direction you approach Dalry, St Margaret's spire is the dominant feature. As the Reverend Douglas Lamb once said, all roads into Dalry cross water, and all roads rise uphill to the cross where you find St Margaret's. So, here it is, the old church. Close the heavy wooden door and leave the world behind. Let the quiet enfold you and suspend you out of time. Feel your fears dissolving. Feel your tensions leave. Feel the peace descending. Now there's room to breathe. Let the stillness soothe you. Let it calm your fears. Lay aside your burdens, for all are welcome here. There's wisdom in the silence. There's comfort in the air, surrounded and supported by 200 years of prayer.
stunningly beautiful building behind me, StMargerets Dalry Parish Church. It's sadly closing, and with much help I've created a couple of films to remind everyone what will be lost when these great doors have closed for the very last time. The first part, this part, is about the church building itself. The second part records some of the people who are the church and their many great memories and thoughts which will of course live on. I'm David Gilbert. I was born and brought up and spent my first 37 years of my life in Dalry. I was christened here, went to Sunday school, shipmates, life boys, boys brigade, my two sisters' weddings. My mum Jean sang in the church choir and was an elder for many, many years. And her funeral and celebration of her life are also held here in this wonderful building. Let's go and have a wee look.
Day spring of life that gives us light from on high. Would you light our way? Give light to those that live in darkness, shadow, death. Would you guide us home? Lead us to the way of peace. Father, would you guide our feet into the way of peace? Lead us to the way of peace. Father, would you guide our feet into the way of peace? Day spring of life that gives us light from on high. Would you light our way? Give light to those that live in darkness, shadow, death. Would you guide us home? Lead us to the way of peace. Father, would you guide our feet into the way of peace?
November 1951, disaster struck this church. There was a huge fire, an immense fire that engulfed the whole church. The roof disappeared apart from a few blackened beams. All the wood in the church was consumed, apart from one carving at the back of the pulpit, the burning bush. The burning bush can now still be seen behind me at the back of the church. It was a miracle. How on earth could this one piece of wood not be consumed by the fire? A bit like the bush on the mount when Moses went up into the mountain, the burning bush was not consumed by fire. We have this memento, monument, reminder that things can be everlasting. When the building was remodeled and restructured, many things were not replaced, but the burning bush was recarved into a panel at the back of the church above the organ and below the organ screen. And it will remain there until this church is no longer. But the hope is that the burning bush that survived the fire will be taken into the new Dalry Parish Church and remain as part of the history of the Church of Dalry.
I close St Margaret's front door on behalf of the congregation and Kirk Session for the last time. Our hearts are full of gratitude, but they're also heavy. We thank God for the sacred moments, the community built, and the faith nurtured within these walls. But the church is not wood and stone, it is the people. We do not leave God's presence as we leave this building. We leave this building, but the church moves on. With this door closed, we will all take the spirit of this place with us, trusting that God will continue to guide and sustain us in new beginnings.